Welcome back to my channel, and in this video we will learn about exercise 4.1. Copy this table into your book. We see the question. Add 5 example of categorical data and 5 example of numerical data and could be collected about a student in your class. For question A, for categorical data, we can write down, for example, hair color and maybe gender. Next, brand of shoes, and then uh, transport to school, maybe favorite food, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for numerical data, we can add example height, weight, next hours spent on mobile game, and then size of shoe, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe the next one, score of math test. Look at the numerical example in your table. Circle the ones that give discrete data. So discrete data is given certain value. For example, is the size of shoe and score of math test. We continue with question number 2. State whether the following data would be discrete or continuous. For question A, mass of each animal in a herd. So the mass will be given in an interval. So this one is continuous. Number of animals per household, it will give a certain number. So this one is discrete data. Time taken to travel to school, the answer will be given as interval. So this one is continuous. Volume of water evaporating from a dam. So this one is also continuous. Number of correct answer in a spelling test. This one is given certain number. So this one is discrete data. Distance people travel to work. This one also vary from one person to another. So this one is continuous. Foot length of each student in a class. This one is also vary in interval. Shoe size of each student in a class. This one is a discrete. Head circumference of newborn babies. This one is also varies given in an interval. Number of children per family. This one is discrete data. Number of TV programs watched in the last month. This one also discrete. Number of cars passing a zebra crossing per hour. This one is also a discrete data. We continue with question number 3. For each of the following question, state one method you could use to collect the data, whether the source of the data is primary or secondary, whether the data is categorical or numerical. If the data is numerical, state whether it is discrete or continuous. To make it easy, we will write down question 2 as primary or secondary, categorical or numerical, discrete or continuous. So for question A, how many times will you get a 6 if you throw a dice 100 times? So this one we will use experiment. We will try to throw the dice exactly 100 times. And because we do it by ourselves, this is a primary data. And the answer is as a numerical data, and the value is a certain value, so this one is a discrete. For question B, which of the most popular TV program among your classmates? So to know the answer, we will ask the classmate. So this one is using a survey method, and because we directly asking, so this one is a primary, and we cannot find the value, so this one is a categorical data, and we will find that because it is not a numerical, we will not answer the number 4 question. For question C, what are the lengths of the 10 longest river in the world? For question C, we also know the answer, so this one is existing data. We are not measuring it by ourselves. This one is a secondary data, and we can get the value, so this one is a numerical, and the length is given as interval, so this one is a continuous. For question D, what is the favorite sport of student in your school? This one we will use a survey method, and we are asking directly, so this one is a primary data and not a value, so categorical. For question E, how many books are taken out per week from the local library? So we will ask the librarian, so we are using the existing data. And then we are not counting by ourselves, this one is secondary data, and the value we can get it from numerical data, and this one is a discrete. Is it more expensive to drive to work than to use public transport? We will asking people how they feel about the price. So this one we will use survey or experiment. Maybe we choose using experiment. We will try it by ourselves and using as a primary data. And because we want to compare the price, this one will be numerical, and we get the exact value. Maybe from driving, we will get example $10, and using public transport $5. So the value is certain, and we find it as discrete value. Is there a connection between shoe size and height? For question G, we will asking people about their shoe size and height. So this one we will use a survey and maybe a primary data. And the value is a numerical data, and the value will be given in interval. So this one is a continuous. What is the most popular color of car? So this one we will use existing data. We will ask the car dealer, for example, how many black cars sold in this month, how many white car or maybe red car example. And because we use existing data, this one is a secondary, and the value is a numerical and discrete. What is the batting average of the national cricket team this season? This one is existing data, so meaning also a secondary, and we can count it as a numerical and discrete. How many pieces of fruit do you eat in a week? We will asking people, so this one we will use a survey method as a primary. We get a value, maybe 1, 2, 3, or 5. So this one is a numerical, and the value is certain, so this one is a discrete. And that's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.